It's the Gary Duke Show. Brought to you by McGraw's Burgers. Hosted by Gary Duke. With co-host Tegan Little. Featuring The Spins. And now, here's Gary.
It's a good thing we got a crowd like this tonight. Starting to think we didn't have enough jokes for the time slot.
I don't think you're gonna have enough time to tell your 3 jokes that you wrote.
Exactly, so we're just gonna have to run through these.
Maybe 2 jokes.
Folks, I just couldn't help yourself, could you?
I didn't say anything.
All right, well, thank you for coming to the show. I'm your host, Gary Duke. You know, it was my birthday yesterday, which was nice. My family, they forgot to book the entertainment, so they just paid me in cake and an open monologue. But, you know, I'm just glad to get a cake in this economy. You know, I heard the other day on the news, did you hear about this?
No.
Instead of a birthday cake, this guy got a birthday carrot. By the end of the night, everyone was seeing 20/20 vision. Energy just walked out the room with that one. Well, ask me if I got any good presents.
Did you get any good presents?
No. Actually, that's not all true. My wife, she did get me these cufflinks to wear when I'm at work. I can always think of her. Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. There is a custom engraving that says, "Make sure to take the trash out."
Oh.
Oh, can it, would ya? It can't all be perfect here. Just gotta work from this. All right, well, we got a great show for you tonight. Charles Nelson Riley is here. Bo Derek is here, ladies and gentlemen. All that and more, so stay tuned after the break.
These paper towels are practically dissolving in the juice all over the floor. Now we'll never be able to clean this up in time for the dinner guests to arrive.
Hey, Mom. I just got back from the big game. How's it going?
Hey, sweetie. Do you think you can go to the store and get more paper towels? I don't think we have enough to clean this before the dinner guests arrive.
Mom, you should be trying Darling. It's way stronger than all the other brands and cleans up more of the mess for less.
This is perfect. Now we can easily have everything ready for the dinner party.
Darling Absorbing Wipes, the perfect choice.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Morrison, and today I'm here to talk to you about safety. Over the past few years, homicide rates have doubled. Usually, these crimes are committed by complete strangers. This public service announcement is to tell you that if you ever find yourself in the dark, even in your own home, you may not be safe. Always remember to check your windows are closed and to lock your doors. Remember, only you can save your life.
Welcome back, folks. Now, everyone knows how amazing I am at giving advice, so we have a segment on the show where people can call in and ask for help on whatever's going on in their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gary Gives Advice. Now, it looks like our first caller is from North Carolina, and they're on the phone now. What is your name?
Hey, Gary, I'm Sarah.
Well, what do you need help with, Sarah?
Well, Gary, there's this coworker of mine that I really have a crush on, and I'm thinking of asking him for coffee.
Horrible idea. I actually met my wife at work, you know, so that's why I'm saying this. Anyway, Sarah, how much do you like this man?
I like him a lot.
Well, then I say go for it. Sometimes in life you have to take the risk regardless of the consequences. Now, our next caller is from right here in the New York State. What's your name?
Sam.
Well, Sam, you sound a little upset. Well, don't worry, we can help. What do you need?
Give me just a second.
You're not ready? You called me. Sam, Are you there?
No, please!
Sam, what was that?
Hold on.
Oh, please, he's gonna kill me at the knife! Oh, God! Oh, God!
Did you get that?
Detectives, thank you for coming out this afternoon. Can I, see a cigarette?
No, it's all right. I think we should get straight to business. You mind if we come in?
Of course. Please. Now, which one of you was the one I spoke to on the phone?
That was me.
Excellent. And your name was?
I'm Detective Mark Edwards. This is my partner, Anthony Tosky.
Very nice to meet you, gentlemen. Please come on in.
What's this?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. This is such an important case. There was a murder on live television. Feeling I had the duty of the people, we decided we should cover as much of it as we can. Will that be a problem?
I guess not.
Please be seated.
So, Mr. Duke, what was going on behind the scenes of the incident? Did anyone else speak with the killer before you talked to him?
Yes. For Gary gives advice, we usually have part of my staff who covers the calls before they get to me. They ask them things like what their name is, where they're from, things like that to see if they're interesting or not for television. According to the staffer, this Sam fellow had seemed quite normal and even rather charming, but it wasn't until he got on air with me that he became the cold-blooded killer that you saw on air.
What was the name of the staff member that talked to him?
I believe it was Karen Schlansky that picked up the call initially. Now, I do have a question for you, detectives. Should I be concerned about him calling again on the show?
You're keeping the segment?
Of course. Gary Gives Advice has been one of the best things for our rating since the past dozen episodes. If we don't do it at least once this week, we could be looking at getting canceled.
But if you do it, there's a big chance that he'll use your platform to kill again. You heard the guy. He wanted you to hear him kill her.
And that was tragic, but so would my staff and I losing our jobs over this.
What if we trace the calls the next time you do the segment?
Is a brilliant idea, detectives. Let's do it, say, Thursday?
Sure. We'll work with the department and get everything ready for it. Thank you for your time, Mr. Duke.
Of course.
Copy.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
We saw how horrified you were hearing that for the first time. What was going through your mind hearing that woman being murdered?
Well, frankly, my mind went blank. I had no thoughts in the moment. I only felt emotions I had no words for, like shock and fear and, well, nothing I'm sure America wasn't also feeling.
My final question for you, Mr. Duke, is about the future of your show.
It's looking bright.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think this incident will affect your show at all?
What happened was a tragedy, but we here at the Gary Duke Show, well, we're a comedy, and when times like this, when a tragedy occurs, people look for something more uplifting, something that can be more lighthearted, and, well, I can comfortably say that this will in no way take effect of our show schedule. You can catch us every weeknight at 10, just like every other night.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Duke.
Of course.
Coming up next, we have...
Folks, if there's one thing people know about me, it's how great I am at giving advice. Isn't that right, Tegan?
The best.
Exactly. And just to show how good I am, we let people call on the show and talk to me about whatever troubles they may have and see if we can give some help to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gary Gives Advice. All right, now, seems like our first caller here is from New York. What's your name?
It's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, nice to meet you. What do you need help with?
I just think it's a bad idea keeping the segment on the show. I mean,
Someone died on live television, and you're just keeping it like nothing happened?
Well, you know, it's a little bit more complicated than that, Jeffrey.
I don't think it is.
I think that the show should have at least taken a break, or cut the segment. It just
feels wrong, you know? Like that woman died, nothing more than
ratings.
Well, you know, I take great offense to that, Jeffrey. What happened to that woman was not my fault, and it's not fair in the slightest.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that keeping the segment is in poor taste. What I'm saying is that if you keep the segment the same as it was, you're pretending that nothing happened. Where's the accountability, Gary?
Don't apply to that. Is that all it takes for you people to turn on me? Some soapbox preaching about something that I wasn't in control in? I didn't get her killed. What? Did you hear that, Jeff? Accountability for what? Why should I take the steps for something that I had nothing to do with, okay? I'm not a murderer. I didn't get her killed.
I did.
How did you find it?
Same way the police will find me soon enough.
No. Find him.
You misunderstand, Sam. The police haven't been tracking these calls.
You mean to tell me that you really did just keep the segment for no reason?
God, you're everything I hoped you would be.
You're ruining everything.
Not at all. On the contrary, I am giving you everything you always wanted. Have you looked at your Nielsen ratings as of late?
You're through the roof, Gary.
Everybody in America's tuned in right now. Face it, me killing that woman not only saved her career, it cemented it in history.
Why are you doing this?
Immortality. In the real world, you die, people grieve, then they die, and then you're gone. Forever. But on the air,
You be there eternally. Your name engraved in an
infinite epitaph. Every kill transmitted into airwaves. The longer my lifespan. I'm not stopping until I'm immortal, Gary.
Why me? Why the show?
Because I knew you wouldn't let the first time stop you. I knew the kind of attention you sought. You didn't want to be seen as a force for good, but
not as a monster either.
You just wanted to be seen, and that meant keep doing anything you had to keep being seen.
I don't have the resources for a television station.
But I knew just how to get the platform I needed. However, I do think this is where we have to part ways. You see, I just bought my own camera. Let's just say I got enough success in your show to get my own series. Consider this me signing off.
NYPD.
Sam? Hi, I'm Gary Duke. And when life's got me down, especially when I'm experiencing my pre-show jitters, I always make an effort to get myself a box of McGraw's burgers. They're so delicious, they make me right as rain. McGraw's burgers. There's just nothing like them.
Sam Myers, age 22, driver's license issued to New York.
Time of death, 10:20 p.m. What are those?
My God. It's not the first time he's killed anybody.
What do you mean? We need to show these to arrest of homicide. Some of these I know are still open cases.
Jesus, Mark, there's so many of them. He must have been doing this since he was a kid.
You call it in. I'll get the report ready.
That won't be necessary, officer.
That's all, folks.
In other news, TBTC Studios has recently announced that The Gary Duke Show, popular talk show starring the famed comedian with the same name, has been canceled after 3 years on television. This happening shortly after a scandal involving two very separate but real murders that happened during a segment of the show called Gary Gives Advice. As a former friend of the show, we tried contacting Gary Duke for a comment, to which he had to say, quote, "I have nothing to say. My career is ruined." While the scandal canceled the show, it still remains as one of the most highly rated and successful talk shows.